Hey man, have you seen my... Hello and welcome back to my channel. Body language can tell a lot about how someone is feeling at a certain time. You fidget, shake, you grit your teeth, you sweat, the list goes on. But one thing a lot of people notice and find odd about Egyptians is how much we use our bodies when we talk. You have probably noticed me doing it myself if you've watched any of my videos. Even now, it's very common to do so, and it embellishes your speech and makes it look more natural. It's easy to tell a native Arabic speaker from not, just from how much they use their hands when they talk. Now, aside from flailing our hands when we speak, we have certain motions that mean certain things. I am sure you are familiar with this concept, but it's really vast here, so let's get started on some of them. First off, let's get one thing straight. This is weak. This is not even pointing at anything. It's just a lonely finger hanging alone. But this is power. It's pointing at whoever it's meant for, realistically resembling a schlong, so you can tell them fuck you. You can even wiggle it for bonus fuck you. A less vulgar way to tell someone they're pissing you off is to do this with an intimidating stare or something on your face. It doesn't mean anything in particular, it's just a threat for whatever is to come. For example, you want to whip someone's ass after work for doing you dirty somehow, but you can't do it in the office. You could just do this and they will know what's coming for them later. When you can tell someone's about to tell you something you're not gonna like, you can do this. It basically means you're expecting bad news. After doing it, you can wiggle your hands like this. Sort of like a bring it on motion, but close to you and with both hands. A more dramatic way to respond to bad news or to shock is to slap your cheeks repeatedly. Slow or fast is up to you, it depends on how bad it is to you. You'll see this done a lot in mourning by old ladies all dressed in black. This is called lat, which is formal for slapping or smacking. To express anxiety about something you're anticipating, you can rock back and forth like this while patting and or lightly slapping your thighs. You can also pat your head from the top like this. Give the same meaning. A simple one is this. Either the same thing, I'm sure you know it. Now, if you're sitting at a restaurant and you're done and you want to leave but you haven't paid yet, you can ask for your check simply by doing this. Whenever a waiter or staff member is looking your way, they'll know you want your check and will bring it to you. Now, money. Speaking of money, this means money. Whether you're talking about it, asking for a tip, or reminding someone about it, this is the way to do it. I'm pretty sure this is also a thing in Western culture, but I thought I'd mention it anyway since money is important. Now, this one is less bodily, you could say, but it still fits. You can kind of hiss at someone to call them if you don't know them, or if they can't hear you, you can go just like an S sound, long one. It's not rude, but don't use it with people you want to respect, like your boss or an officer. They might not like it. Now, imagine you are talking to someone, you're not getting along well, and you're sick of their bullshit. If you hold your hand to your neck like this, or this, It's basically like you are telling them you're fed up with them. It's kind of like a choke. That's an expression here. When you're annoyed, you can say you're choked or suffocating from whatever it is you're annoyed at. Now you have received a compliment. Good for you, but unfortunately for you, you are like me and you don't know what to say to nice things. You can just pat your chest like this and look slightly down with a smile. It shows gratitude and appreciation without having to say a word. When people meet each other, they tend to do this awkward half hug and fake kiss each other's cheeks. Don't actually kiss it though. You just press yours on theirs and make a kiss sound on both sides and maybe even twice each, like depending on how much you miss each other. Be mindful though about this because physical contact isn't very encouraged here or liked, especially between opposite genders. You're only allowed to do this with people of your own. Finally, one that I hate personally, to celebrate women do this shit. You will hear it all over weddings. I think it's annoying and unnecessarily loud, but that's just my opinion. Okay, that's all for now. I hope you found this useful or at least entertaining. If you did, drop a like, subscribe for more. I upload every Saturday. And sorry, I'm stuttering a little. My voice sounds weird. I have a cold. And yeah, have a good one. See ya.